Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile, The Curse of the All Flame. This is Season 5, I know that now, because I made the thumbnail for the first episode, and it's episode number 2. Coming off straight pretty much from the end of last episode. I have done no additional playing, but I did find, if for anybody that cares, what happened with my renderer, my editing software. I got so excited, as you guys, if you watched the first episode, you may remember, you may recall me saying that I was very excited now that my editing software was working. It wasn't that my software wasn't working, it's that it wouldn't render the video. I got an error message. So I had to change the way it renders. Like, instead of using the graphics card, I think I got to use the... It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let's play some video games. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're here gonna be coming into Lionized Watch, and we're gonna jump right back to where we left off, and we're gonna see what happens. We do have a lot of gear sitting in the chest at town, so I'm gonna quickly jump in and see what we have. And just as a reminder, if you're watching this episode and you plan on watching any more episodes, if this sort of thing triggers you, it triggers me too, but I can't seem to stop myself. But especially with this series, I often will weave in and out between saying we and I. And I say we because it's a let's play, but in reality, you, the viewer, are doing nothing. You are just watching me or listening or whatever sit at a loading screen. But here we are, together, enjoying this time. I should edit this out, but I've already talked so much that it's not worth it. So let's go over here and see what we have. Here I go again. I'm saying we. It sounds like I have to go pee. Okay, too much information. Do I have anything good here? So there are codes that you can find. You can go to, it's I think it's poe.reg, R-E-G. I think it's poe.reg, if I'm not mistaken. And you can actually create different codes and like search strings to help you find specific things, both in your inventory and also just in like vendors and stuff. But I'm not going to do that because I am lazy. So I'm going to take a look here. I'm going to grab this iron hat. And what do I have here? For currency, I've only got an orb of augmentation. I do have an alchemy. I could waste my alchemy on this iron hat. I'm not going to do that though. Right now, this helmet is better than that helmet that I have because it's got the life regeneration, a little bit of stun and block recovery. So I'm okay with that. Nothing else here is very enticing or good, so I'm just going to close the window there, and we're going to get moving. If you recall, we just finished the title island, so I'm going to jump back to the coast because the exit to the next area is right next to the waypoint. It is like that every single time. It does not change. Okay, there we go. Of course, Val wants to talk again, but we're gonna skip out on talking to Val, and we're gonna go straight to the mud flats and see what fresh hell waits for us here. What is this icon up here? Oh, it's a new... Hold on. This is one of the hardest areas in the game, by the way. Just because there's dudes everywhere. The Roas are very deadly. This weapon sucks. These guys are... Oh, what? These guys are physical resistance, so I'm going to try to grab this stuff and leave. That was cool. Free loot. I'm a fan of free loot. I'm going to grab... There's going to be 3 eggs that we need to grab here. I call them egg. I think they're technically glyphs. But you see, these guys are rough. Because they're going to stun you, and they're going to hurt. So you got to... Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's so many of them. Oh gosh. Okay, but if you can get a lucky swing off. Oh gosh. Nope. Get the egg. Get the. Get. Yeah. Okay, no more talking. We have to escape. Escape! Don't hit! Run! Chef! Nope! Come on, I need like one more kill to get some more Quicksilver. I need a lot more than one kill. Holy crap. Okay, that's okay. I got it. So you're going to come over here, and you're going to put them in here. Now, there's another area in the mud flats that we have to go to. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here. There's going to be a waypoint right here every single time. I'm going to grab the waypoint. If I wanted to, I could travel back home right now and refill my flask. Perhaps I should have done that. I did not. That's okay. I'm going to go back to the mud flats area and pray I can make it to that door up there. This should be okay. Dodge that. Okay, good. Awesome. The fetid pool. Another thing that kind of sets me apart from people that actually know the game really well is there are quests that are given in the game that are optional. Like it only rewards, you know, maybe a jewel or a ring or something like that, and it's not necessary to advance the game anyway. But what you want to do is you want to always do the quests that give passive skills, and the people that are really good at remembering things, i.e. not the 40-year-olds playing this game, or they've been playing it religiously for 10 years, they know intrinsically which quests to do and which ones to skip. I don't quite know that, so usually what ends up happening is I end up doing all of them, or I have open a guide on the other window to remind me of the ones that I don't need to do. This guy is evasive, so that means he's just gonna make me miss hitting him a lot. We got the stun there. That was pretty nice. I'm gonna run out of mana. I need another mana flask. Otherwise, I'm gonna start doing basic attack on this guy, and that is not pleasant. Anyway, this area, there's gonna be one, like, sort of mini boss in the area that we need to kill, and then the game is gonna tell you you need to. That was actually kind of worth it. You need to kill every monster in the fetid pool. So we're gonna make sure that we do that. And it can be really annoying as well to do that because you'll get down to 5 monsters. There we go. There's the guy we need to kill. You'll get down to 5 monsters left and then not be able to find any more. And then you're just wasting time going through the area trying to get gosh. Hold on. We need to yeah. I need flask charges. And I don't know, I may have picked up another mana flask along the way. I know I picked one up when I was doing the underwater thing, and then I lost it. So no, I don't have one. Dang. That's a bummer. I do have this helmet, which maybe not as good. I don't know. This one's going to be a definite upgrade. So check this out. We get fire and lightning resistance and movement speed. Movement speed is like, especially in the early game, is like the #1 thing that you need on your boots. Obviously, resistance is excellent. Resistance is life and movement speed. Anywhere you can get resistances. And look, I've got these gloves here. Evasion and energy shield. I know I'm an armor base. Here, I'll do armor and evasion there. And then if I do a quick look at Path of Building, which is not showing up on the screen right now, and that's okay. Let me go to the notes section. It's not in the notes. I need to go to the max roll guide. That gives the most detailed information. Do I even have it open? I do not. There we go. Okay, I've done this before. So I need to have Ruthless on Ground Slam, Enduring Cry. I need to find Enduring Cry. And then we start doing all sorts of other skills. Okay. We need to find the other skills first. So we're going to end up coming up to here to grab life and armor, and then... So these are called travel skills because they get you to more important fun skills. And then these are... Oh, I always get these wrong. The really, really big ones are keystone. Notable. These are notable. This is a notable skill. So this is obviously... The notable ones are going to be like your medium-sized goodness, and then the keystone are going to give you big jumps in whatever it is that the desired target is. And I did all that, and I didn't even select my node that I need. We can go ahead and talk to Tarkley, because he is going to give us a quest, and we are going to take Decoy Totem.
Stay sharp out there.
Decoy Totem's going to help me stay alive a little bit longer. Oh no, I didn't need to do this. I need to go back to town. I need to go in my town portal. That's my bad. Dang it, I was just there. Why is it taking so long to load? Not too long. Alright, I'm going to put a decoy totem there and just start slamming fools. Put another one. Just going to try to keep up the decoy totems and target the main guy. Can I have more than one totem up at a time? I doubt it. Oh man, I'm not doing any damage to this guy. I gotta level up though, that's cheeky. This weapon really sucks. I might see if maybe I can gamble for a better item. I don't know how much gold it's going to take to try to gamble a better weapon. Luckily, this dude's summons are giving me flask charges. Oh man. I ran out again. This is really bad. Yeah, this is pretty awful. Get me out of here. All right, I need to rethink my strategy here. Need to rethink my strat, as the kids say. I shouldn't be struggling this much. It's pretty embarrassing. See, sorry. Oh, I get another glyph reward. Can I use any of these? Here we go. It's a huge jump in attack. I don't want to use them all. The mall, not them all. Plus 12 to dexterity. I don't need dexterity, but do I have an orb of transmutation? I do. I also have one in my inventory. Cool. Right, so we'll do this. And thankfully the sockets are linked, so that is good. And he doesn't have... Does he have... what about... I think... Shield charge. I don't need shield charge. I'm not using a shield. Who's my gamble guy? What would I want? Let's check for gloves, maybe? Random armor gloves. Plus 8 to dexterity with their 3 length. That's really special. Can I do it again? No. So we'll do this. And then we'll throw Decoy Totem in there. And put all this away. So transmutation will turn a white item to a magic item. It may get 1 or 2 modifiers. it only gets one, then you can apply an augmentation and add the second modifier to it. And then you're done with it. You can do no more adding to the item. You have to use different currency to upgrade it any further than that. Okay, so we're gonna use my passive point here to grab armor and life, and then I'm gonna head back using my new weapon, and hopefully I can do some damage here. Decoy totem, and then just start going. Oh, this is a huge difference, I think. Is it a huge difference? It feels notable. Yeah, this was pretty big. Of course, these stupid Roas are killing me. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah. That was definitely worth it. Big upgrade. Doing a lot more damage now. Amazing. That feels good. This is less painful. Decoy totem ready to level up. I'm gonna grab it. Nice. So decoy totem is going to be one of those things that we only need. We're only going to use it when we need it. If we get into a large pack and we're having some issues, or maybe this guy, we'll throw down the totem and then just slam, slam, slam. Try to keep mana topped up. We're in much better shape now. So here you can see over the side, 2 monsters remain, but it's not going to tell me where they are. So if I've already passed them and ignored them on the first way around, which it kind of looks like happened, now I need to search the whole area again to find them. Thankfully, we have Quicksilver. Unfortunately, Quicksilver is done, but here's one. Oh, man. Try to always make sure your Quicksilver is active. Out of portal scrolls. We'll just do the logout trick. It's not cheating if it's in the game. What, do you expect me to walk all the way home? Hell no. Nice. Here we go. Cold res, a little bit of life. Definitely toss that in there. But good. And then once that gets filled up, I will end up, selling a bunch of stuff for currency. 2 passive respec points, so it's not active points to add to the tree. It's if we make a mistake or we need to change our mind for something. All right, submerged passage. We're going to look to try to find... There's 2 areas that we need to look for. Of course, every dead end. Like I said last episode, I will find the dead ends. Like it's my job. This feels very dead-endish here. Yep. I did fill up the Quicksilver, so try to pound on that every time I can remember. Later on in the game, there will be a way to automate your utility flasks. It's just obviously in the first 20 minutes of the game, that's not a thing. So we're going to head over here first to the Flooded Depths. There is a gigantic crab, I think, that we need to fight down here. I've played this game enough. I should know what the area bosses are, but I just always... So much time goes in between my playing that I never remember things. It's part of my problems. Like, some people, they'll play the game, they'll play through the campaign when the new league comes out, and then they have their second, third, fourth character sometimes during a league. And so they've played the campaign, 4 times in a short amount of time. And then they may play it in the off season just to have something to do, to just goof around. But I don't do that. Because of my schedule and who I am, I only will get 1 or 2 characters in a league. So I only do this like 2 times in a 3 or 4 month period. And so this last league, I finished all the challenges with a lot of time to go, actually. I got really lucky with currency drops. So I was able to really upgrade my character to the moon and finish and get everything done, and was like, okay, cool, now I'm done. And that was months ago. So I'm out of practice. I don't remember anything, any of the paths. I don't, I forget which boss is which. Out of Quicksilver again. I need to level up these skills. So up in the top left, excuse me, I know my directions. Up in the top right, you'll see, because I always keep my map open, my mini map on the big screen. I know it can be a lot to look at for some people, but I like it. It helps me see where I'm supposed to be going. But you can see up there the area level, monster level, and so you can compare that to what level you are. So I'm level 7, and we are in a monster level 7 area. And so generally speaking, you don't need to be on level. It's good to be a little under level if you can. When you see a monster encased in ice crystals like this is called an essence. This is a boss, the area boss, but this is a crystal, essence crystal. Normally there's monsters in there. When you click the crystal 3 times, on the 3rd times it will crack open. Powerful monster will come out and give you special essence drops. It's a type of crafting currency, but this is just the area boss. So I've already clicked it 2 times on accident. So I'm going to hit the 3rd time and start wailing away and hope that we don't die. Oh, this would be a good time for my decoy totem. Might be time for a new one. Yep. Put another one there. And as I see that one going down, we'll grab another one. Nope, look at my decoy. As soon as it starts to go down, drop another one. Stop and leave me alone. A lot of minions spawning in, which is nice. Keep my flask topped up. Come on, I don't want to put another totem down. I'm gonna have to put a totem down. There's no shame. There's no shame. You just gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna grab everything and then hope for the best. Okay, so now we're back here. Now I need to find the real exit. Get off me. Get off me. Ooh, there's another one of those item caches. I want this. Heck yeah. So it looks like that's where we're gonna be getting our charts from, maybe? I don't know if that's an exclusive thing. Oh my goodness. This is dangerous. I'm gonna leave. Yeah. I should go to the ledge. And hopefully we get a waypoint soon. I do need to head back to town because in real life I need to leave. I have parental obligations I need to obligate. Kids will be sitting there at camp like, where's Chef? Sorry kids, I was recording YouTube. Trying to make the 7 cents that this video will generate for me so you can go to camp next week. Oh, run away! Oftentimes it's worth running away, but sometimes you need flash charges, so you have to stop and kill them. Or as my daughter says, you have to die them. Yes, honey, you do have to die them. Good, there's our waypoint. I'm gonna grab that. This will be a little bit of a shorter episode, but this is just the way it works out. Normally, when you're playing the campaign especially, you're not supposed to go back to town so much. But I'm recording a video, so this is not going to be my personal best time to get through the campaign. But I'll do my best. For you guys, I'll do my best. So let's talk to Tarkley first. And we get a passive skill. Nice. We'll go ahead and do that. And we get to go to Warrior's Blood. I think we come up here to Heart of the Warrior. Heart of the Warrior. Let me check. Yep, that is exactly the direction that we are going. So we get some life and some life. Good, good. Get a coral ring. That's very nice. And all this stuff I will investigate on another time. All right, but that's going to be it for me today. Like I said, I got to head on out and get stuff done. So we got to end it here. Thank you so much very much. Wow, that did not come out the way that I expected it to. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you for the next one.